top-notch Steel Lads. My name is Lone Wolf, and today, this vlog is actually going to be me talking about the new cars that are in Grand Theft Auto Online, and the cars that are coming up later in Grand Theft Auto Online. So starting up, the Progen GP1. If y'all saw my build on the Progen GP1, I've been seeing videos on the Progen GP1. Well, I've only seen Mr. Boss for the Win, so which I've actually started watching Mr. Boss for the Win. And now that I'm watching him again, I don't know exactly what's going on in Grand Theft Auto Online. So, when I owned the Progen GP1, I noticed that the GP1 is actually not that fast. It doesn't have that good of a top speed, as it turns out. And it's actually not... Well, I actually conducted 2 tests before. One was with someone else in the Progen Italy GTB, and it just smoked my GP1, or as it was the McLaren F1 LM, of which I actually sold it. And now I have the Dubace Massacro again, which I made to the Asmar DB9R. But anyway, I also did it with someone else's Trafati Nero Custom, and that thing just destroyed my McLaren F1 or the GP1. It smoked me. So the GP1 is not competitive. It's not good in races, unless if you're wanting to do like stun races. But in a stun race where there's like long straight sections, it's not good for that. So I do recommend it though, because it's got a lot of customization. It's got so many cool features, and even the dials are so much like the McLaren F1, which unfortunately the seat is not in the middle and 2 people on the side. It's just a standard seating style. But also, coming this following Tuesday is going to be the Hijack Rustin, which is going to be about $400,000, but Mr. Boss for the Win conducted some tests along with the Elegy, and the Elegy just smoked the Hijack Rustin. The Hijack Rustin has some good acceleration, but not a good top speed. And it's even slower than the Dubace Massacro. So to those who actually want to buy the Hijack Rustin, you may want to get it for some like car shows, but don't use it for racing. It's not that good for racing. And also notice that when Mr. Boss for the Win was like turning it when he was not moving, the entire front of the car literally like shifted itself to the left and to the right. That's really, really weird. But the other 2 cars that I'm really hyped for are the Grotti Turismo Classic and the Pegassi Infernus Classic. But they are in the Sports Classic category, and the Turismo Classic is faster than the Infernus Classic, but both of them are faster than the Benefactor Sterling GT, which is now the top dog sports classic car. Oh, and also, this car that has been a single player since day 1 of the next generation, the Duke O'Death, is coming to Grand Theft Auto Online, so y'all better get ready. But anyway, the Grotti Turismo Classic is gonna cost $705,000. And the Pegassi Infernus Classic is going to cost $914,000. But the Imponte Duke O'Death is going to cost $665,000. Guys, I am so getting the Duke O'Death. And so yeah, guys, I will be doing builds on each of these cars over time when they come out. But I need a lot of money, so I'm going to actually try and do everything I can to get enough money so that I can get these cars. Because, and I'm actually going to tell you guys what the other 2 cars, the Grotti Turismo Classic and the Infernus Classic, are going to be based off of. So, to all Ferrari fans out there, the Grotti Turismo Classic is based off of one of Ferrari's most legendary cars, the Ferrari 1987 Ferrari F40. This was the very first Ferrari to have a V8. But I'm actually not sure what kind of V8 it did have, but it's also going to be based off of the Ferrari Testarossa, I believe. But the Pegassi Infernus Classic is going to be the one that I will be keeping because I love Lamborghinis. And also, to all the Lamborghini fans out there, The Bugatti Infernus Classic is based off of the 1997 Lamborghini Diablo Super Veloce. And it's even going to have those bullhorn style doors just like the Diablo. And it's also going to be based off of the Ferrari 512 TR, or the Testarossa as it's mainly called. But the Duke of Death, y'all already know what the Dukes is. The Dukes is the 1969 Dodge Charger mixed with a 1965 Pontiac GTO. But the Duke of Death is a monster. But Mr. Bossowin actually conducted some tests with the armored Ineos Cognoscenti, the Insurgent, the Kuruma, and the Duke of Death. But as it turns out, the Duke of Death can actually take one explosive. And its armor actually lasts longer from miniguns than the armored Kuruma and the Ineos Cognoscenti. But the Insurgent is still your best bet in terms of armored vehicles. But here comes the surprising part. The Duke of Death is the fastest armored vehicle in the game. Faster than the armored Kuruma and the Insurgent. Even though it doesn't have as great of ramming power as the Insurgent and the Kuruma. But goddamn, if you guys want a quick armored car, get the Duke of Death. It is your best bet. Plus, there's no windows. So basically, let's just say that there's someone with an assault rifle on the road, and you're coming towards them in the Duke of Death. They won't be able to shoot you because it's such a tiny little window. That's like that, really, really tiny. They won't be able to get you from there. But I'm very curious if I can actually get someone with a sniper. But guys, once I get the Duke of Death, I'm going to be keeping it black. And I'm going to make it Mad Max. But I actually will be doing some Mad Max style gameplay in GTA. But yeah, the Duke of Death actually has very limited visibility. And like as I just showed y'all, the windows like that. So basically when you're like inside, it's really, really crowded. But I like those kind of cars. Same with the armored Kuruma. Even though it's very limited, it's still pretty fucking fast. But the Insurgent is still your best bet. But the armored Kuruma's windows never break. You can't break the windows of the armored Kuruma. But the Insurgent takes about... But the windows on the Insurgent and the Ineos Cognoscenti, the armored one, take about 15 bullets to shatter. But the Duke of Death, it has no windows at all. It's just armor plating all around the windows. But guys, the Duke of Death is one of my favorite cars. But unfortunately, the Duke of Death, its takeoff is crazy, but it's not faster than the Dominator. But once I get the Duke of Death, I'll ask someone in an online lobby, in-game chat, if they have the Declasse Sabre Turbo Custom, because as y'all know, the Declasse Sabre Turbo Custom is now the king muscle car in Grand Theft Auto Online, along with the Pizvasser Dominator, of which I actually almost never use the Pizvasser Dominator, but for some reason I can't sell it. But I actually will try and sell all my race cars, which came from the Cutting Suns, which also includes the Sprunk Buffalo, the Burger Shot Stallion, and the Redwood Gauntlet, which I actually don't use them that often. So, but overall, this DLC, guys, is amazing. And also, I guys will be recording the special vehicle stunt races once I get the special vehicles, and I'm actually gonna ask my dad if I can get the Megalodon Shark card, because if you guys haven't already, there is a thing going on in Grand Theft Auto Online of, like, whenever you buy a Shark card, you get a certain percentage of extra cash. Like when I'm gonna get the Megalodon Shark card, costs $100, but it gives you $8 million, but the day after you buy it, it'll give you an extra $12 million, of which that's a total of $20 million, of which that, guys, will get you all set and good to go. So that, guys, is what I will do. And once I get that money, and once the Hijack Rustin comes out, I'll be recording a build on it for you guys, and I will be doing a review on it, and I will also be doing some tests with it, of which the main test is Mount Chiliad, to see if it can climb on Mount Chiliad. But Rockstar, I think, is saving the Duke of Death for last. So guys, get ready for videos of the builds of those cars coming up in the next few weeks. In fact, the release order are the Hijack Rustin will come out first this following Tuesday, and then the Pegasi First Classic will come out the week after this, and then the Grotti Turismo Classic will come out on the week after that, and then the Aponte Dugo Death will come out on the week after that. Along with 2 adversary modes, Resurrection and Top Down. Of which, if you guys want me to do videos of the new adversary modes, then basically just let me know down there in the comment section. And also, guys, LPG. Well, actually, don't want to. I'll actually tell you guys about LPG later on. But anyway, this DLC in Grand Theft Auto Online is awesome. I love this DLC. Oh, and also, guys, coming up after all this is the gun running DLC. Now, it's basically going to be like you having big military vehicles, so which I'm hoping to include more fighter jets, because the only jets that we have are the Laser, the Bezra, and the Hydra. We need more jets. Maybe like a F-16 or maybe an F-22. But anyway, this DLC, guys, is fucking awesome. I am loving this DLC. And also, if you guys haven't already, there is double RP and double money going on for all the new special vehicle stunt races, including ones for the Blazer Aqua, the Rocket Voltic, and the Ruiner 2000. So if y'all haven't done that already, then definitely do those stunt races and get double RP and double money in Grand Theft Auto Online. But yeah, this guys is just a quick vlog of what's been going on in Grand Theft Auto Online and my personal preferences of all the cars. And so anyway, just like I said in the beginning, the Progen GP1 is not that fast, but it is gorgeous. And it's based off of one of the most legendary cars of all time, the 1993 McLaren F1. So, okay, so that, guys, is going to wrap it up for this quick vlog. If you liked it, do not forget to just punch that like button in the face, and to let me know down there in the comment section down below what y'all thought on this. And if you're new to my channel, definitely do not forget to subscribe for more so that y'all don't miss another video from me. And videos just like this one. Also, if y'all want to be reminded of my videos, then basically click the little bell that's right next to the subscribe button, and you basically have to just turn that on, and you'll get notifications of every new video on my channel that comes up. And I will see y'all in the next one. Talk to y'all later, and have a chance to y'all, and safe travels, Landstriders.